In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto. Question everything, trust nothing. It's your boys, Keeper and Crusader, here with a special edition of Debate Crypto. We are here to talk to you about NFTs, and not just any NFTs, but a special NFT project called Danger Close Alpha. I'm going to have Miguel dive in and kind of kick us off with what's going on with it. But I just want to throw out there, NFTs are a special place in the overall crypto markets, and I think they're going to advance us so much further than we are today. But we're doing something so much different. We want to dive into it. We want to give you that information so that you can sit here, digest in 10 minutes, basically the breakdown of what we're doing, so you can figure out, hey, where do I fit in? How do I fit in to a project that has a DC artist? That's right. We know you love art. That has a DC artist at the helm doing some artwork. Super excited about it. So Miguel, first of all, how you doing? And what is the project?
Dude, I'm super excited to do this AMA. Let's freaking go, bro. I mean, this project is going to be building a real life survivalist community. That's what this project is about. It's about preparing people to get the skills and the resources they need for any scenario, from either natural disaster to economical downfall to government tyranny, whatever you want to call it, wherever you fall in that range of conspiracies or possible realities that can happen. We're going to be prepared for it, and that's what this community is going to be about. And we're going to create a real life movement, right? We're not just making an NFT project. This is what this project is about. So make sure you jump in, guys.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it. When Miguel and I started talking about this, we were like, how do we affect the overall space? What we wanted to do was actually we looked around and we said, man, there's a lot of problems in our world today. There's just a lot. We see the
100%.
gas crisis going on. We've got food shortages. We've got all sorts of other shortages, supply chain issues, government tyranny going. I mean, literally, you name it, it seems to be there. And we can't decide whether people are actually starting to pull their heads kind of out of the dirt or if they're actually just kind of waking up. Either way, what we looked at was we said, you know what, we're two young fathers and we want to take care of what's most important to us, and that's our families. And so having some sort of a background in the prepping community, neither one of us have a bunker built in our backyard or anything that, but not yet. But I Marine Corps veteran, and Miguel's been doing some of the prepping stuff for a while. We said, you know what? If something were to happen, all of our people, all the people that we love so dearly, that's all of you, are they going to be ready? And I think the question was, or the answer to that question was probably not. The majority of people would not know what to do if let's just say the electrical grid shut down, or if they had a natural disaster. It doesn't have to be specifically some sort of, apocalyptic event. It can be something more simple like a hurricane or a tornado. And most people wouldn't know what to do. And so who's involved in this? Everyone, you, me. The reality is people are not prepared for things they're not prepared for. And you're like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. No, what I'm trying to say is you can choose to say, hey, that might not happen, but I love myself and my family enough that I want to put some things and some things in order so that I'm ready should it happen. And that's what we want to do. We want to do the first thing that we always talk about: education, education, education. And the cool thing is, for each and every one of you, you're going to get an education both from some things that we're doing digitally online, but the ultimate interactions are going to be IRL. They're going to be in person. So we're going to talk about that a little bit more. Miguel, we've talked about kind of who's involved. It's everybody. We've talked about the overall grand scheme of the project. Like, what is it? Why this and not just some random artwork?
So the reason why it's not, why we created this project, why we're so passionate about this project, is because all we've done for the past year since we met and we started this whole journey with Debate Crypto, right, on TikTok and all these things, is we talk about crypto, but we also talk about the things that are happening, the red flags that we're seeing happening constantly. And I just never had an idea on how we can merge the together, right? How do we talk about what's happening in real life, affecting people's real life, and we talk about crypto at the same time to help people? That's all we want to do, is help people. We're trying to help people with crypto. Now we want to help people with what's happening around the world and in our country.
Yeah.
So with the NFT movement growing more and more every single day since last year, we started to put ideas together. Hey, this NFT project, is doing this, and this NFT project is doing that. Look how they're mixing utility into that project. And we decided to take it one step further, right? Take it into real life utility and actually make it where people are going to be part of a movement that is going to affect their real life. That even if the grid does go down and all the cryptos disappear and all the NFTs disappear, this NFT left something behind and left you prepared, and left you with the skills and the resources that you needed to confront whatever scenario occurs. And you're backed by a community that if you run into each other and hey, you're part of the DCA NFT project, come with me. Let's go. Let's go deal with this, right? That's what this project is about. It's about leaving a legacy behind if the grid does go down. Unlike any other crypto or NFT, if the grid goes down, they're gone. This will leave something behind.
Yeah. And that's what it's about. It's about making an impact. So many people, if you look back on our history, the people that you remember, the people that are people that left their mark, not people that just invariably made money off of a cool idea or whatever. No, like, we are trying to impact change. So how and when does that happen? Well, it's happening now. We've got, let me kind of give you kind of what we're doing in terms of a timeline, and then we'll dive into just kind of finish it off, like the overall breakdown, the more technical aspect of it. We have a stimulus drop coming up. Why do we call it a stimulus drop? Because we are actually going to stimulate the NFT economy. We're going to do a 10,000 piece free drop, a free mint for all of you to get involved in. Okay. So that 10,000 piece free drop, it is about the middle of June right now, 19th of June, something like that.
In a short few weeks, end of this month, beginning of next month, sometime for a short few weeks. But join the Discord to be up to date exactly on the day of when it drops.
Yeah, for sure. Jumping into the Discord is going to be the way to keep up to date on all of it. But within the next few weeks, we're going to be doing that stimulus drop. Okay. Now, make sure, as a side note, you need to be involved with the stimulus drop, okay? Because the next drop is the bug out drop. We call it the bug out drop because it's super exclusive, and people that bug out first are the people that are going to get the most rewarded. They make they've made plans, they've made decisions, and boom.
And they're committed.
And they're committed. That's right. And so what we want to do, and Miguel's going to get into the breakdown here in a minute, but we're going to use the tokens. There's going to be different tokens from the free mint. We're going to use those tokens to not only give you discount on merch and other items that we're going to, fire starters and just stuff that's crypto centric and survivalist centric, but it's also going to that's going to be the way that you're going to get whitelisted. Flat out, period. It's the way that you're going to say, hey, I want to get in. Okay, well, we're giving you a free option to be able to do that, but you've got to be involved. You've got to be committed to what is happening here. Be a part of the group, be a part of the movement. So that's that. And then that's super exclusive. Miguel's going to get into the breakdown here in a second. That's the super exclusive drop. It's only going to be a few hundred, right? It's going to be 500 or less. I'll tell you that. Okay. And you're going to get rewarded heavily on that one. Okay. Then after that, it'll be chapter 1. We call it chapter 1 because this is a story. This is a timeline. This is, hey, 100 years after what, George Orwell wrote in his book, 1984. This is kind of like 2084. And Miguel, I know we didn't talk about this, but real quick, let me read the
like it's hot, bro.
Storyline. So this is kind of the storyline. This is going to be on our website. We've got all of this, being worked on right now, and that'll be set up. You'll see that soon. Here's the storyline. This could give you, because this is going to grow into much more than just what it started with. So the year's 2084. The conspiracy theorists are now known as seekers, who must be stopped from spreading their truth at all costs. Why? Because in 2084, truth is no longer a word found in the dictionary. Cancel culture reigns supreme. The world has succumbed to hate and division, and the only things that matter are power and control. Society is now divided into two main sects of people, those that blindly follow and those that are willing to stand up and lead. The followers, known as the fold, believe they have everything. Access to healthcare, transportation, money, housing, political power, you name it, they have it. Yet they've relinquished the one thing that they will never regain, their personal freedoms. Then there are the seekers. The seekers, short for true seekers, came to be as part of a movement. This movement pushes for freedom and has changed mankind forever. It has all the ideals of a decentralized economy in which freedoms of religion, press, and speech are everyday expectations, where leaders are a part of the group, not figureheads of power making decisions based upon how woke the idea. And it's these people that the New World Order are trying to feverishly excommunicate from society. They are the free thinkers willing to ask questions, to push boundaries, and to grow through freedom-centric ideals. They cannot be shut down or silenced because they are trained in the skill sets of medicine, bartering, engineering, and hunting. After all, if you teach a person to fish, they will never go hungry. This movement is called Danger Close Alpha. Join the movement, get on board, educate yourselves, and resist being a part of the fold. Be a seeker, question everything, trust nothing. That's the breakdown.
Let's go, baby. Let's
go. Now, Miguel, finish it off for me. Give me the overall breakdown of the project so that people can have a technical understanding of what's going on.
Yeah, dude, 100%, right? So I'm super hyped. So let's start off with the free mint. The free mint in of itself will have the breakdown is 10,000 piece collection, right? It's free. We're dropping you guys. This is going to be the base layer of our ecosystem. As our ecosystem grows in the Danger Close Alpha project, this is going to be very important to be involved in with, guys. There's going to be a point system to the free mint, right? Every 100 points you collect will reward you heavily to be whitelisted for the next drop that happens. So obviously there's going to be a breakdown between the 4 character gas masks in the free mint: the merchant, the engineer, the medic, and the hunter, and each one will be worth a certain amount of points. That data will be revealed to you guys soon later in the Discord, so make sure you join the Discord to get that breakdown. But that point system will reward you, right? It shows us that you are committed to this project, right? Everyone's always asking, how do I get whitelisted? How do I get whitelisted? And we've been whitelisting people so far with simple actions: retweeting, sharing out the live, sharing out this, right? Simple stuff. That's fine because it's a free mint. You're getting whitelisted for a free mint. But for the next drops, the bug out, and the chapter 1 and moving forward, this point system will show us that you're committed, that you're actually going to be part of this community, that you're actually, engaging and being part of this community to grow and empower this community. So you will be rewarded for that. And that's how you will be whitelisted. Once that happens, the bug out drop happens. The bug out drop, once you're whitelisted for that, you're pretty much guaranteed to mint at least one of the bug out bags. The bug out bag will have massive utility in IRL with our survival bootcamp. The only other way to get that utility would be with 3+ chapter 1 characters. So we're giving you a massive discount and utility on just one mint, guys.
It's a 3-day IRL boot camp, a prepper boot camp. There's over 80 classes. I've already been to it. It is super dope. It is taught by professionals in each one of the classes that have been doing this for years. It blew my mind. It was dope.
Exactly, right? So now we go into chapter 1. We're into chapter 1. So you've been engaging with the free mint, right? Our stimulus drop, our token. You've been getting your whitelist. You've been getting your 100 points. You've got your bug out bag. Now we're coming into chapter 1. Chapter 1 is broken down into 4 characters. You see the gas mask, you see the characterizations. Those characterizations are back for chapter 1, right? We have 4 characters: the medic, the engineer, the hunter, and the merchant. These characters will have real IRL utility, and depending which characters you hold, you will be getting online education from as well, right? And along with a lot of other stuff that is already on our roadmap. You can go check that out, like I said, in our Discord. You can check it out on our Twitter as well, so you can get all those details of what the utility is. And we'll be printing out the breakdown of each character as well in the Discord. So with these 4 characters, they're gonna be very different. The collection of holding all 4 characters gives you a more well-rounded utility and skill set. But this community is for everyone, right? If you're not about the hunter, you're not about self-defense and firearms, that's totally fine. You have a whole nother career path with the merchant, the engineer. We need medics. We need people to take care of other injured people, right? So anything that is your wheelhouse, you'll have a space for it, whether it's IRL or in online education as well. And you're going to be building within the community a level of power structure for people as they, continue to engage and collect these different NFTs. And like Nick said, right, chapter 1 is just the beginning of the story for 2084. What is going to be happening? Now, we've seen everything that's been happening in 1994 till today, and how crazy a lot of these things have come to fruition. So we're going to be pushing the bounds here on 2084. What kind of things are we going to be seeing between now and then? Yeah. So that's just the beginning of our story, and it's just the beginning of our NFT project. Chapter 1 is not the last chapter, right? It says it itself, chapter 1. So it's going to be continue evolving. We have long-term plans for this project.
Super excited, man. I can't wait. The art has been, we've been looking at the art. We got a piece of the banner last night, and I was like, ooh,
dude,
right?
Exactly, right? That's another thing. Like, sorry to cut you off, but that's another thing. This project is not just about real life utility. It also has fire art. We're making sure that you have the coolest, best possible art. We are not cutting any corners in this project at all.
Yeah, Kanan, he works for DC Comics, is absolutely insane when it comes to the art. And so we not only are giving you the opportunity to be a part of a community, we didn't even touch on this, but we've got access to a private server where everybody can privately communicate, all of this IRL stuff. And then on top of that, I know y'all love art. So we just said, hey, let's just go straight to the top. Let's go straight to the source. Let's hire someone like Kanan. And Kanan jumped on and said, heck yeah, dude, I love what you guys are doing. I'm involved. So I'm super excited. The reality is, we want you to get involved because we want you to do something for yourselves and your family. And we want a group of people. NFTs have become all about communities. They've become all about, hype and communities. Well, you've already seen this community give away tickets to NFT NYC. You've seen this community join together and help pick other projects up. We want our community to do all of those great things. And on top of that, be just a phone call or a private server message away from somebody else in the community and say, hey, here's what I'm dealing with. What can I do to better prepare myself here? What can I do? How do I react to this situation? That's what we're building. We're going to give you that education. We're going to give you the platform. We're going to give you the people to connect with. All you got to do is get involved.
That's right.
The fam, we're super, super excited. If you can't tell, we love you as always. If nobody's told you that before today, we love you. Join the Discord, Danger Close Alpha, question everything,
trust nothing.
And until next time, hodl
like it's hot, baby.
We'll see you soon.